Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is currently Sunday, so we're gonna do a little Sunday reset, which today the Sunday reset is very important because I go back to work tomorrow, which is, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love my job and I'm excited to be back, especially because I work with kids and I really much love my job. So I'm excited, but it definitely came quicker than I thought that it was gonna come. Hopefully you guys can hear me because I'm low-key whispering because my mom is sleeping and Elf is sleeping. I quickly got ready and put my hair in a claw clip because I want to go get matcha. I'm hoping that Rook is not busy and I can park right in front to get the matcha. If not, I think we're probably gonna head to like Dunkin' or anything, but I have no milk here. So today is really a nice relaxed Sunday reset. So I'm bringing you guys along with me. Anyway, I'm gonna head out with Gator right now to go get my matcha.
Hey vlog, this is Brenda putting on her jacket. Oh, you can't even see her because the window and also because I'm too lazy to fix it. Oh, now I fixed it. Hey vlog, so... Hey vlog, Brenda cried in the middle driving because she got the bad one. She didn't know what to order for her donut. She's gonna throw up and cry tears.
We're back home, so I told myself that I was gonna go get Rook if there was parking available, because the way our Rook gets set up is like that there's like sometimes there's very limited parking. So I told myself, you know, if there's not parking, then it's not meant to be and it's fine. Then we'll go to Dunkin'. So we went to Dunkin'. First of all, I ordered an iced matcha latte with oat milk and caramel and a coffee roll. So first I go and pay, and then the guy's like, hey, I didn't charge you the coffee roll because we didn't have it. What would you like? And I was so thrown off and I didn't even know what I wanted. So I was just like, all right, just give me a donut with chocolate frosted. And even though I wanted like a chocolate chip muffin, like I didn't want just like a donut. But I was like, okay, that's fine. And then he was like, okay, thank you. And then I was still waiting there because I was like, oh, I still need my drink. And then he came out and he gave me this. And it is, well, luckily it is a matcha latte with caramel and it does have oat milk, but they added cold foam on top of it. And do you know, like, it's like when you go get coffee and then you like see the color of it, or you see like how it was prepped, and you're like, you instantly know like, dang, it's not gonna hit the same way. Well, that's what I saw when I saw this, because I was just like, okay, I normally don't ask for cold foam, and if I do ask for cold foam at Dunkin', it's always like a, what is it called, the cookie butter cold foam. Oh my god, I love that one from Dunkin'. So when I saw this, I instantly like instant tears. I know you guys are probably like, oh my god, you're crying over a drink, and that's like dumb, but I wasn't like crying over the drink. I was crying over the fact that like he still handed it to me, and I personally, I could have been like, oh, excuse me, like I didn't ask for the cold foam on top, like I didn't ask for that. But instead of like saying that, I was just like, okay, thank you, bye. And I was sometimes when people get my order wrong, like I literally don't say anything, and I'm like, huh, okay. Like I literally asked for like an iced green tea and they've given me a black tea, and I know I don't like black tea, and I'm still like, oh, okay, bye. Like it takes a lot of me to be like, oh, sorry, I didn't order this. All that to say is I'm so grateful that I got a nice matcha latte, and who knows, maybe I'll like it with the cold foam. It's just throwing me off because it looks like whipped cream. I'm gonna mix it in so I can't see it that much. And I'm gonna enjoy it, and I'm gonna drink it, and I'm gonna be thankful that I got it and I was able to get it. And then I'm gonna be thankful for having a donut. I just got a message saying that my camera photos have been developed, so there you go. Now another plus for me. Okay, I'm going to eat this donut and enjoy my coffee, and I'm going to read I believe this is the last chapter, so I'm gonna read like the last chapter of this book while I have my matcha and my donuts, and then I'm probably gonna go head up to pick up my film because I'm actually really excited about that. If you drop my camera, vas a ver. Ah! What are you doing? I just want you guys to see my point of view. I'm trying to read and get a establishing shot. And then I have this little boy who's on my bed looking at me because he's trying to get some of my donut. I'm trying to read my book. So a little change in plans because I didn't end up finishing my book. We actually ended up going to church because it was time. I didn't realize the time. I woke up late and then we went to go get my matcha, so I didn't realize how close the time was cutting it to when we needed to go to church. So I completely stopped reading my book and I got ready and we picked up the film that we developed. Unfortunately, it had double exposures, which if I'm being honest, some of them came out really good and they were really interesting. When there's like one picture that went onto a frame of another picture, those pictures came out really cool and I really enjoyed them. And then some of mine came out very like yellow and what's it called, fogged and light leaked. I'm the one who caused that. This is the film camera that I use. This is the Fuji DL190 date. It looks like this. This is the one I use. The first 2 rolls that I got out of it came out really good. Fortunately, this was due to my use of error. I remembered that I did open where the film is loaded in. I did open it because it wasn't rewinding. This camera, when you reach the end of the film, it's supposed to rewind it and it wasn't doing that. And I remember I literally opened the whole thing and rewind the whole thing. Luckily, I kind of remembered and I blocked it like this, but obviously that still leaves like a bunch of light to go in. And I didn't do it in a dark room, so technically all of these that came out really yellow and exposed were user error. It's unfortunate, but other than that, a lot of them did come out really cool with that double exposure effect. It is currently 3:14. We have not done anything today. My room is a little bit messy. I literally threw everything onto my bed because we were rushing and my desk is a mess and everything like that. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to tidy up real quick. My room is a mess and I know I can't do anything if my room is a mess. So yeah, let's get to tidying up. Alright, now that my room is at least a little bit more tidied up, I feel so much better and I feel like I can actually think and see everything. I really am trying to get into the habit of doing like these little mini cleans just to kind of organize everything, put everything back in its place, because I know that I like to see it this way and I don't want it to get into a bigger mess. So I'm going to finish up reading this book because like I said, I didn't get to finish up earlier. So I'm going to finish this up and then I'm going to mark it in my TBR. So I got our little laundry, what would that be, a basket, container?
Yeah,
basket. Our laundry basket filled with our nice clean clothes, our laundry bag, and I'm gonna start folding and putting them in my closet. I don't think I'm gonna vlog that because I feel like our closet is really small and I just throw everything on my bed and start folding. So I will talk to you guys when that is all done. I just finished putting all my clothes away and I just transferred all the pictures that we got developed into my photo album. My photo album is officially complete. I have filled it up, which I'm really excited about because now we just added a whole new album to our like family photo albums that we have. So that's awesome. I have finished the book The 4 Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. I am so happy that I finished my first book of 2025 because I have a long list of books that I need to get reading to. I just want to say, if you see this book in your local library or bookstore, whatever, please pick it up. I feel like this one was such a good read and I'm so glad that I started this like towards like the end days of December coming into the new year, because oh my god. I feel like it just gave me so much motivation, so much insight, and it really made me think. And I am definitely going to be referencing this book again and again and again. I rated it 5 stars because I just think it's amazing. I loved all the examples that I used. I love all the like tips and the way that Don Miguel Ruiz really wrote. I realized like when you read, it's like repetitive, but in a good way, if that makes sense. It's kind of like you're saying affirmations while you're reading the book. Like you're really trying to instill the 4 agreements that he talks about in this book. I annotated like a bunch in here. I literally annotated like a lot, and I'm definitely going to reread this. I feel like this is going to be like a reread of every year, or even like twice a year, to just like go back and read what I highlighted and to really like fully take the agreements that he talked about and incorporate them in my life. I really love this book. I feel like I'm going to be thinking about it all the time, and I really recommend for anyone who really wants like a different perspective of how we should be living our lives. Like I said, I feel like the agreements really, in my personal experience, I feel like they really touched like a bunch of aspects and parts in my life. So I highlighted one specific part especially, and I actually highlighted it in green because it meant so much to me. So I just want to read it out loud because I don't know, like I feel like it just hit me so much. Imagine that you love yourself just the way you are. You love your body just the way it is, and you love your emotions just the way they are. You know that you are perfect just as you are. That is what I want. That is what I'm trying to do with this whole new year, and just in general what I have been wanting to accomplish for so long. And I feel like that just encompassed it all. Like the wording he uses, like imagine living a life a different way, imagine having this and that and that, and it's like you just imagine so much, and then you realize like you're imagining it and you can have it. That's just crazy. We have control over our own lives, you know, like we can literally live the life we want. And like I said, even the book says it, it's easier said than done, but the more you practice like actually living the way you are, talking the way you are, like looking at the world in a different perspective, and really truly having love blossom through you and all this stuff, like eventually you will come to have the life that you want. Even if it's like in the everyday moments, even at your worst, you're like, you appreciate even the worst moments. And I feel like this one just really highlighted the way I want to live, the way I have wanted to live, the way I used to talk about life, and it just reminded me a lot. So definitely recommend. 5 stars. Love that. Next thing that I want to do is I have little fairy lights that are lined up here in my room. Let me show you guys. That are hung up all right here, and they're really cute. I really love them. They are like white, purple, and pink, but unfortunately it ended up kind of loosening and breaking from the bottom part, which I'm really sad about. I try to put it back together, and every time I put the batteries back in, it just won't light up. Like it starts flickering. So I think it's time to take them off. And yeah, I've had these up for a while. Like I said, I really enjoy it, especially when you're trying to set like the mood and like a tone in your room, like relaxation. But unfortunately it broke, so I have to take these down. So I want to do that way I can get that out of the way. Turn off my camera. Hey guys. Oh, I can't remove. What are you doing? There's just gonna be a random hunt there. If my camera settings all of a sudden look different or the coloring is off, that's her fault. When I was setting up the lights, I told her to turn off my camera, and she clicked something and she turned it to black and white. And then after black and white, I don't know what color I had my original camera on.
Eso es de Brenda. Te dijo. Yo sabía.
¿Quiero la mitad de ese?
No.
This is a fake one that yo might think era gramos de 7-Eleven. Son falsos. Yeah. I always try to give you guys like different angles when I'm making like these videos because I don't want you guys to see me in the same positions, and then every time I feel like I'm still always in the same position because if I'm not on my bed, I'm usually at my desk, and if I'm not on my desk, I'm usually on my bed. I took down my lights and now I look at my wall and it kind of looks weird. Like it looks like very clean, if that makes sense. Like very, not a lot of things happening. There's the last clip that I showed you guys, and then after that we literally went to go get Burger King for dinner, and then me and my mom went grocery shopping, and now I'm back home. So that is what I did. I didn't record any of that because it was just all going too fast, you know. I just did my little night routine, and I'm going to put on some eye patches. I'm using the Beautify brightening eye patches from Pixie. I got these for Christmas. So also I think they're so cute because they come with a little spatula, and they're my favorite color, which is green. My mom is making café de olla, and I'm so excited because I'm gonna serve myself a cup. But I'm gonna do my eye patches while I wait for the coffee to cool down, and then I'm going to read my Bible. I hope that the shape is right where like the inner goes out. This is pretty much what I like to do on my Sunday reset routine. For me, I feel like a reset day, I really need to like rest my body and kind of just hermit crab again. I'm trying to get better at like at least going out, like maybe to the park, but this is pretty much what I do for my little Sunday resets. I try to take it really nice and slow and just chill vibes and kind of just see where the day takes me. These are sliding off, so I think I'm going to close off this video right now so I can go lay down and relax. But I hope you guys enjoyed this little Sunday reset routine. I know I probably didn't vlog too much and it's a shorter vlog, but like I said, this is a really realistic Sunday reset routine because I don't really go out of the house or anything like that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video, which should be next week. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.